Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna open up this AMT's Kenworth W925. I've been actually getting a lot of these AMT kits lately because they're actually a little challenging and it's becoming more fun to build. And I do love Kenworth. I drove a lot of them. I worked on a lot of them. So I think this would be somewhat of an interesting build, but let's see what's inside the box. Okay, first we got the hood here. It's actually molded quite nice. I know I built a lot of AMT kits in the past, and some of the molds were quite poor. You do have a lot of problems with fitting and a lot of cleaning and trimming and stuff, but in the last couple of years, they were actually not too bad. And yeah, this one actually looks quite a lot like W900. I'm not sure what the difference is between the 900 and 925, but I don't know. Still looks cool no matter what. Okay, and then we got the cap here. Looks just like the any other standard AMT caps they come out with. And yeah, it's fairly detailed. Again, pretty clean mold. Um, Nice and shiny, so you do have to kind of sand it down before you paint and whatnot, but um, the details there, it's molded quite nicely. And we got, well, we'll start with the chrome parts. Got some fuel tanks, air tanks, oil pan. Got lots of engine parts and some fenders, fifth wheel. Kind of wish they didn't come with chrome, but yeah, it's you can just paint right over it and it'll be fine. And more engine parts. I believe this one does come with I think it's Cummins NTC series. Don't quite know the size, but it is the same one they have on the not the K123 kit AMT released years ago. And you got the grill here, nice and big. It does still have that the old school Kenworth logo, which is nice. The camera won't really focus, but yeah. And you got the bumper. I like these one-piece mirror. Um, if you ever built the other ones, they can be quite difficult to put them on the cab, but I like how it's just one piece there. And some mirror brackets, and I believe they're the shifters. I did take a look at this kit earlier. This is the only one I've seen where it comes with the two transmissions, one main and one auxiliary. Never even seen that one in real life, but be cool to build and see. You got a bunch of wheels. These wheel flanges, they can be pretty difficult to put on the wheels, but after a while, you kind of get used to it, find your own tricks and whatnot. You do get straight tips and curved tips for your exhaust, which is nice. If you like I personally like the curved tip myself, so I'll probably end up putting those on. Um, you got the horns, lights, more exhaust, and some brake pods, and the headlights here. And here are the brake pods. And I did take a look. Two are maxis, and the other two are just the regular brake pod. I'm not sure how they had the brake systems back then, but that's pretty interesting to see. Okay, and then we got some clear parts. I just left them in the bag. But here's some yellow ones. You're not gonna use all of them. I usually just throw whatever's left over in our bin there. Just pull them out as we go. And here's some red parts. And here's some clear parts for windshield and the side doors. Alright, and we got the interior bucket. I just heard somebody else say that before. I thought it was pretty funny. Uh, and then the dash panel, lots of gauges. And the visor, steering column, and firewall. No, that's upside down. So lots of details. And on this one, we got the front springs and the exhaust pipes and some intake pipes, I believe, those little ones at the bottom there. Yeah, this is the two-piece transmission. These two should be the main box, and those two are the auxiliary box. Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna go together. I'm sure it'll be nice. And then you got your air cleaners for the side of the body there. We got a few more to go through, and this whole assemblies for the sleepers. I don't personally like them, but you know, if the paint theme goes well, then I do put them on. But we'll see. I haven't figured out what kind of paint theme I want to do this one. And got some rad cross members and some of the drivetrain parts and batteries, drive shaft. So alright, here's the Cummins that I was talking about. Lots of engine parts and more cross members there. Rear springs, walking beam I see, and power divider there, and the front axle. One thing I kind of wish AMT would have done is make it a steerable axle, but I've seen people do it. I don't think I'm skilled enough to do it yet, but maybe one day I'll give it a go. And here's the frame rail. Actually seems quite longer than any other regular AMT trucks out there, but again, once you build it, you'll kind of have an idea what it would look after you finish building. And I think this is the last one. A couple wheels fell off here, but you know, they all look exactly like that one. So you got your steering wheel, hubs, brakes, some seat parts. I believe those are fuel tank hanger, some diff housings, fifth wheel plate, and more rear mud flaps. And these I believe go on the diff there for the brake pots and stuff, but I like how they're actually labeled which side they're supposed to go. So I do remember building K123. I don't think they were labeled, but I don't know. Either way, it's cool to see that some of the stuff is actually labeled. And we got, should be the last thing, we got the tires here. They're okay. It does what it's supposed to do, but yeah. And you got these metal axles for your rear wheels, and some rubber hoses for some of your airlines. Yeah. And then here's the decal that comes with the kit, just like the box art. I believe just this half is for... My light just fell. Okay. I believe this half is just for the truck itself, and if you want to build a matching trailer, you can use these other big letter decals on it. But again, I'm not huge into trailers, so I'll probably just stick them somewhere and use them later for something else. Okay, and lastly, here's the instruction. Not sure how I'm going to do this, but there we go. just like typical AMT instruction. Um, I feel like you kind of have to build one or two kits by AMT to understand what the instructions actually say. Um, the pictures aren't really that great. Parts aren't really numbered on the trees. So you kind of have to go by the picture, but after a while you do get used to it and it does build up quite nice. So yeah, so that's it for this kit. I'm gonna start building this in a couple days here, so stay tuned for work in progress video and the final results slash review. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.